Hello. Hi, Amazon. How's everybody doing today? Hi. Let me get a few moments to see that everybody gets in here. How's everybody today? We are here to have fun today. It's gonna be great. And I am so happy that you're gonna be here for it. Well, welcome. My name is Lisbel, for those of you who do not know me, and for those of you who have been with me for a while. Hi, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Today we have something very special prepared, okay? And for that, I want to be very thankful, and I want to say a big shout out to Scarlet Darkness, which is the brand that has beautifully provided all of these pieces for us to enjoy and to have some fun, decorating and styling, and that's what we're here for today. So if you are into everything that has to do with Renaissance, fairies, and cosplay, so this is gonna be a treat for you. So we have some discounts going on in here on the pieces. These discounts are gonna be only while the live stream is on. So make sure that if there is something that you like, and that if there is something that that you're definitely gonna be using, make sure that you click on that button that says get deal whenever you are looking at the piece, and make sure that you get it before the live stream is over. I think that is gonna stay in your cart for a little bit with the discount, so just make sure that you go back and you get it after the live stream ends, so that you don't miss your discount. All right, so we have up to 30% discount. Thank you, Scarlet Darkness, for that. And of course, I've just tried to show you every little thing, every little piece that I have added to every one of these outfits, just so that you can have an idea, and if you are interested, you can just go and check it out. But when it comes to cosplay and all of these things, we just like to layer a lot. If you're into Renaissance fairs, this is gonna be really good for you. You're gonna see a lot of new things, and I really hope that you jump in that chat, and make sure that you say hi. Tell me about you, tell me where you're from. If you have some Renaissance fairs going on, I am from North Carolina, and we do have them here pretty much year round. And so this is something that is pretty in, so just make sure that you stick around so that you can see all of the different outfits, and you can participate and enjoy it too. So before we continue, I just want to make sure that you know how this works. You are going to see what we call a carousel, which is the place where all of the products are. And whenever I am showcasing one, I'm talking about one, I'm wearing it, I'm showing it to you, I'm going to be clicking on it like this. Is called highlighting, okay? There you go. So I'm highlighting it, and now you know that all you have to do is click on it, and it's gonna take you straight to the link in Amazon, and you're gonna be able to see sizes, you're gonna be able to see different colors available. And just remember that if it has a discount here with us today through Scarlet Darkness, make sure that you click on that button that says get deal and put it in your Amazon cart, okay? And so that way you can enjoy the discount. And just for your reference, I am 5'8". I am between 220 and 230 pounds. And I usually wear sizes double extra large or 16W, 18W. So you're going to be seeing a lot of double extra large here, but there are a few things that maybe not that size, but I'm going to be showing them to you. So yeah, so that's what we're doing here. So if you are ready, I'm ready. Let's get to it. Like I said, I just want to show you a little bit of what it is to kind of have a very nice outfit with all of these Renaissance, Renaissance inspired clothing, because this is what Scarlet Darkness is about. So here we go. I'm gonna start by showing you the skirt, okay? Because this skirt is, come on, oh my goodness, this skirt, it is just amazing. Remember, this is Renaissance inspired outfits or you know, clothing, but that doesn't mean that we cannot use it for every day, okay? So that's what I want you guys to know, because that is important. I mean, it's not only for going to the fair or cosplay or Halloween, which is around the corner, so this is gonna be also really good for that. But you know, this is the time where we start thinking about Halloween, right? And the costumes that we're gonna be wearing. So let me show you. So this skirt is, well, like a mini skirt. It has a little bit of a liner underneath. So it's the fabric that's on top is kind of like a chiffon, okay, but because it has that liner underneath, it just gives a little bit of an extra, you know, an extra fluff. So it is very pretty. It has pockets, very comfy pockets, so that's another thing that is really good about it. And one of the best, it is an elastic. Okay, so this is a double extra large, the one that I'm wearing right now, so it is pretty comfy. You know, I usually I'm on the modest side, so I don't wear things that are so short, but because this is kind of what it is, so I think it just goes fantastic with it. Let me show you how it looks from the back, and of course you're gonna see all the other stuff going on in there. Hold on, because I'm in a different position, so I need to make sure that you still can see me. All right. Yeah, so this skirt is definitely something that you can wear when you are dressing up, like cosplay kind of stuff, but it can also be used on your, you know, regular outings, like if you want to be flirty because of the ruffles, or if you know, want to be playful, this is it. It does come in different colors, so make sure that you check them out. And like I said, it is a double extra large. Okay, so this is how a double extra large looks on 5'8", 230 pound body. Okay, all right, and just so you know, my hips are 55 inches, so as you can see, it's a little bit more tighter on that area, right? All right, so what am I doing? I just pair this up with this beautiful vintage corset-like top, and I just want to show it to you because this is how it looks with the little decoration, the corset belt that I put on, but it also looks really, really beautiful without it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this off, and some of these I just have to look at myself in the mirror because, you know, it's very difficult to not be able to see it, okay? So look at that, so pretty. Okay, so this one, it comes already with that corset style cut, which is great. Okay, so you really don't have to wear the belt, but you know, it's just a little something extra. You know how it is with this, and it does have that little bustier style. I love the little, you know, bow tie over here that you can undo if you want to. You know, you sometimes when it comes to cosplay, we cannot just play with the stuff. We can just leave it like that, and it just gives a little bit of a different vibe. And I love that it can be off shoulder. You know how I am with the off shoulders if you've been following me for a while, okay? By the way, make sure that if you don't follow me, make sure that you follow me here, okay? Because every time I go live, you can get a notification. So yeah, like I said, you can definitely just leave it open like that, and it's gonna be great too. It's another look. Now this one, I had it all the way up, okay, because I wanted that. I wanted to be able to give my little gloves the chance to be noticed, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take them off so you guys can see how it looks when I just use it all the way down, because it is also a really, really great look. That's what I like about, you know, Scarlet Darkness. They have so many little details in their clothing, and that really does make a change in the whole way that your attire looks. All right, now this is really interesting because this top comes with the little fish bones integrated. Okay, so that means that it's hard. Okay, those fish bones are kind of giving you structure. They're giving you, you know, that cinching of the waist and cinching of this area. So as you can see, it kind of gives you a little bit of a shape, right? Kind of like an hourglass shape, which is so good to have, especially when you dress like this, because you're wearing a lot of clothing, a lot of fabric. So that will make a difference. Let me show you how it looks from the back. On the back, it has this smoked area completely on the back. So this also allows for a little bit of extra room. Okay, now because this one is super tight over here, so it does seem a little bit tighter, but you know, I'm in it. And you know, like I said, I am usually a double extra large, so, and that's exactly what I'm wearing. So this is how it looks. I like that it's a little bit longer with a little bit of a pointy section right here in the front, as you can see. All right, so all of it all adds up to it. It's cropped, so that way you don't need to be tucking it in. It's already there, and you know, it gives the impression that that it's tucked in, right? It's just really good because you don't have to worry about, you know, making sure that it stays tucked in the whole time. So yeah, this is the top, and like I said, make sure that you check because it comes in different colors, and also, you know, it depends on the vibe that you're gonna give it, where you're gonna wear it, and all of that. So that is also something that you have to take into consideration. So now that I'm showing you those two pieces, let me just show you this because it can also be worn like this. Okay, so you don't have to do it off shoulder, just so that you know. You don't have to do that, but it is a possibility, and it also looks really good too. And this is great because you can wear it just like with your regular clothing. You can wear it with jeans if you like that cropped style, but elevated with such a beautiful top with your jeans. Like I said, this is not just cosplay. This is not just, you know, for, you know, dressing up as a pirate or anything like that. You can also use it for your regular, you know, everyday wear. So yes, so beautiful. All right, and one thing that I want to do is show you some of the accessories that I'm wearing. Okay, but you know, I'm here to show you more than anything, I'm here to show you the clothing, because you know, the accessories is something that we can always you know, mix and match. And for the most part, I use things that I already had with me, and you know, kind of like from past Halloween, just regular things that I would like to wear. So you know, it's all about how you pair it. It's all about how you put it all together. All right, so I want to show you this corset belt, because that is something that is from Scarlet Darkness, and that I didn't know. I did not know that this existed, and when I found that, I was like, oh my goodness, where have you been my whole life? So it is this corset belt. So what that does is that, like I was telling you before, it has these fish bones, okay? And that really gives you some structure. It gives you some firmness when you wear it. You can see them from the back, you know. From the back you can see that. And these comes in different colors and in different sizes. So for the most part, Scarlet Darkness has such beautiful corsets. So I really recommend that you go in there in their website, and Scarlet Darkness, I'm sorry, Amazon storefront. I'm sorry, I got stuck in here. You can go to Scarlet Darkness Amazon storefront, and you're gonna be seeing such a variety of corsets. Some of them are just really tall. Some of them have very beautiful fabrics. So I really recommend that you go and see that. Okay, you are gonna love it. But I just, you know, I wanted to start with something a little bit more simple. Besides their sizes, some of them come up to 16W or 16, I'm sorry, size 16, and some of them come up to 18. So because I wanted the small one, and you know, the shorter one. There are some that are really taller and cover all of this part. It's just beautiful. Anyway, so I wanted the shorter one, and that's why I got this one. Now this one is 16. Let me show you. Okay, Scarlet Darkness. It is size 16 right there, okay? And remember that I told you that I'm usually 16W or 18W, okay? But I was so excited to try it, and I decided to get it. And the way that I'm wearing it so that I can wear it is, you see this little part of it here? This is supposed to be covering the back, okay? So as you can see right there is what a 16 would have shown. So I had to add this part to make it my size, to make it fit. So if you are the right size, okay, so it will look something like that. You see that? And that area, it's gonna be covered by that black flap, all right? But because it really doesn't fit me when it's like this, so I just make sure that I don't wear that, and all I do is show the back whatever it is that I'm wearing. So that's how I had it at the beginning, so you could see some of the top, and I think it just looks beautiful too that way because what I'm wearing underneath is also beautiful, right? So you know, this can expand more than that, okay? So this is not really giving you any strength on the back, so you can loosen it up a little bit, okay? So I wanted to wear it, and I'm wearing it and it is a 16. So I don't know, if you are daring, you can do that. And one thing that I do want to show you is that the system, the clasps over here, I don't know if I should be calling them that, but it's a little hoop right there, and it's gonna be getting stuck in that little button like thingy. All right, so you gotta make sure that you go in through the wider part and then kind of lock into the smaller part, and then you got it. It's perfectly in place. As you can see, this little pointy part, I was wearing it like this so that I could follow what I was having here. Okay, as you can see, I was just following that pattern, and that's what I did. But you can very well wear it this way, all right, and have a little bit of a different direction on the little pointy part, and it's still gonna look beautiful. It's up to you. So many different options. You can even wear it up, you know, this part to the back, and I mean, it's up to you. So many different ways to do it, and each one of them is gonna give you a beautiful look, in a different look depending on what you like. Okay, so I wanted to show you this one you know, detail, and I also want to show you the next one right here, this beautiful chain. Look at that, I love it. This is also from Scarlet Darkness, so make sure that you go check him out because there are so many different styles on this one, and they all look beautiful. I am just crazy about butterflies. You're gonna see that. So I really love butterflies, and this one is so pretty. I think butterflies are so, you know, in tune with nature, and also so feminine and so delicate. They show, you know, your ability to transform. I think it's just so many significance with the butterflies. So and I love this little detail right here on the end of the belt, that, you know, when you close it with the little clasp, boop, right there, it has that little detail over here with the butterfly. I think it's just so cute. I'm sorry, I think it's just so cute. And this is also something that you can wear everyday life. You don't have to wear for it to be cosplay. You don't have to wait for it to be, you know, wearing anything Renaissance inspired, because it looks beautiful with the dresses. It looks beautiful, you know, with jeans. They look really great with jeans, and there are many different styles. So go check them out. I know you're gonna love it. And if you like, you know, to be wearing these little details, this is gonna be perfect. All right. So that was that for that first attire. I do love putting on some, you know, like flowers and everything. So that's what I you know, things like that are always very easy to find. So it's a matter of just sit down and having fun. That's what I did. I was having so much fun. Okay, same with these. I get it, you know, from Halloween. So you know, Amazon has so many options over there. Okay, so that's what I wanted with the first attire. So today I'm gonna show you 4 different outfits, 4 separate outfits, and I'm gonna try to, you know, show you right here, right now, little by little, how I do it. Okay, just so that you guys can have some fun. You know, so the next thing that I'm gonna show you is a beautiful combination right here. I'm gonna start by showing you, okay, let me just I'm just gonna highlight, well, let me go put it on and then I'll be back, okay? And then I'm gonna start styling it in front of you guys, okay? We can do it together, yay! So give me just 1 second while I really get ready, okay? I just have to put on the top and the skirt, but you know, it takes a little bit of time. All right, so you guys, make sure that you're following me here on Amazon, and that way you can get those notifications, because there are more live streams coming, and you can go to my storefront, check out all the beautiful pieces from Scarlet Darkness that I have in there. I have a curation that is called Scarlet Darkness. You need to go in there and you need to check out all of the clothing that is available. You know, Renaissance inspired, and that you can also use for cosplay, you know, for upcoming Halloween, for, you know, the Renaissance fairs. So everything is there, and I have some of them are styled in there, but we'll wait for more is coming. So just make sure that you go check it out, okay, if you are into all of these. I love it. I really do. So I'm just gonna show you first, you know, how it kind of looks, just the attire only, just the outfit. All right, and let me just bring all the stuff. Okay, it is coming because it's a lot. All right, so I'm just gonna keep, look at how much we're gonna have to play with. So I'm just gonna put it around here, and I'm just gonna show you the pieces first, and then I'm gonna show you how they look, okay? So let me start with the beautiful skirt. That's what I want to start with. So look at this skirt, you guys. I want to say, my goodness, this is amazing. This is a double extra large, like I told you, but look at all the room that you have in here. So if you're worried about it not fitting, well, look at that. And my hips are 55 inches, so look at all these. You have plenty of room in here. It is elastic. Look at that. Even the elastic part is just so pretty. So it has a good hold, but it doesn't dig into your skin, which is, you know, thank you, okay? And look at the flow in this skirt. First of all, I want to show you that it is lined, okay? But the material on top is, again, that similar, like a chiffon-like, that it is a little bit sheer, okay? But not completely, but still you have that liner underneath. And look at the movement of that skirt, just so pretty. And it does have an uneven hem, and it is also decorated by this beautiful ruffle on the bottom, you know. Look at that. It is just so pretty. And yes, it is pleated all the way around, okay? Pleated all the way around. Look at that. Now I'm just holding this so you guys can see the skirt, because she is the main character right now. I love this skirt. It has some great flow, and it is very good for this time of the year because it is breathable, and I love the length, okay? As a 5'8" girl, I usually have trouble finding things that kind of go all the way to my ankles, and this one, you know, this one really delivers. So you can even wear this with a little bit of a heel, you know, like a little bit of a high heel, and it's gonna look great. But you know, you can always wear it with some you know, some mules or some Mary Janes. I think that's my favorite. Those are my favorite shoes. Okay, so here we go. Beautiful, a beautiful design, and make sure that you check the different colors that are available. And no, it is not difficult at all to to iron, all right, because I know that's a big thing. Okay, with all the pleats, what are you gonna do? But yes, it is not a problem at all to iron. I really didn't have to go one, you know, each one individually. It's just like that. Okay, and it is so beautiful. I like to use it very high-waisted, so many times I would just put it right here all the way to the top, and then I use a little bit, let me show you, and then I just wear something that cinches my waist, and it is just a beautiful look. It's very flattering, especially for my really wide hips. So all right, and let me show you also this top. Sorry, okay, let me show you the top. Let me just move it right here, right there. It comes in different colors, okay, so just make sure that you go in there and check them out. So this top has also that you know, the drawstring on top, or I should say it's just more like a bow tie, because it's really, there's no changes in the structure of the shirt when you tie it up. But you know, you can definitely leave it like this if you're gonna use it Renaissance inspired. But you know, you can always also tie it up, which is like I would like to do that for the moment, because I want to show you the little peekaboo keyhole that comes up over here. Not exactly a keyhole, but a little peekaboo section over here. All right, and just make sure that when you wear something like this, make sure that, you know, your bra doesn't come all the way up to the top, so that it's not noticeable through here. That's the only thing that I had to tell you, but it is definitely wearable as an off shoulder. Look at the sleeves on this beauty. It says I am the queen. So I love that energy every time I wear this top. Is amazing. Or you know, you can just wear it over here. This top is just so, it says I'm here. Okay, that's what I like about it. And of course, you know that I'm always an advocate for these kind of high-waisted empire cut tops, because they are so flattering, and you know, they kind of help with concealing a little bit of a belly and you know, kind of evening out the very wide hips. All right, so this is it. I've shown you both pieces. Let me show you from the back, and now let's have a little bit of fun. How about that? So what I do with this one is that I like to wear it, like I said, I like to wear it with a little bit of a cinching of the waist, kind of accentuating my, you know, the shape. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to use the Scarlet Darkness belt that I am completely obsessed and in love with. If you go to my storefront, you're going to see that I am, truly, because I love the look, I love the shape that it provides, and I love how it conceals and it makes me look my best. So I wear it with jeans, I wear it with leggings, I wear it with, you know, oversized tops, I wear it with tight tops, I wear it anyway, and there hasn't been one that I don't like. So I really encourage you to go check it out, so you see if you like it. And it comes in different colors too, so go in there. No, I want you to notice, oh my goodness, okay. I want you to notice that it is elastic. All right, so it is really not noticeable. It just looks really pretty, and it has these beautiful decorations right here that it looks so, I don't know, medieval. It's just so beautiful. Okay, and you know, pretty good. I really like it. I like this material over here too. I think it looks very sturdy, and of course it gives you this. So this one is, hold on one second, let me tell you. because this one comes in, let's see, yeah, so this is light brown, okay, this is the light brown, but it comes in black and also coffee. All right, beautiful colors. And it comes all the way to double extra large, so this one is the double extra large, just so you know. Okay, all right, so let's see how it looks. All right, so as you can see, I am putting it super high because that's what I like, and you know, I'm going in here in the last possible button right there, just so that you have an idea of all the room that you guys have. So this is the tightest setting or availability for these belt. Look at how pretty that looks. I just love the accentuating of, you know, the higher waist, and I want to show you also, I'm gonna wear it with my hair back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of I told you I love my butterflies. Okay, so I'm gonna use a little clip. Okay, it's pretty big, but I like it because it keeps my hair back, and I'm just trying to give you some options, you know, because we're playing here. So I just like to put it on in this way, okay, but at the same time I like to leave a little bit of hair, okay, so that is not completely back. And of course, you know, I like to put a little bit of hair covering my face, or it cannot accentuate in my face. And I put in there that the beautiful butterflies. And I also like to add, remember, this is all about adding and adding and adding. This is what the Renaissance times are. Just check it out. I love this one. Medieval times, I love it. That's my thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put it around this area right here. I may be putting it backwards. I don't, it's very difficult to do it through the camera. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, okay, it works. Okay, it works. It's there. So, and I also like to wear my, hold on. Yeah, I have it right here. I like to wear, you know, some of these to add a little bit of contrasting, not that everything is metallic, okay? I like that. And let me put some of these on the other side. And I love also to put a little bit of something more, you know, something from the neck so that it doesn't look so open right here. So these, like I said, these are things that I already had, and I am having fun with it. And you know, Scarlet Darkness has given us such beautiful pieces that they really look good with anything. Oh my gosh. So that's something really good. Now you see why I try not to do this live, because I always have some problems. Okay, how about I hold it this way? I think I got it. Yay. All right. I like to wear it like that. And I also wanted to add, you know, this little, not so little statement ring from Gothic. So I really like that. So what do you guys think of this one? What do you guys think? I see you there. Tell me all about it. What do you guys think? I think this is so pretty. It is just amazing. You know what? This is something that I would just wear to go out. Just to let you know. It is all so pretty. It goes all so well. But like I said, Scarlet Darkness has such beautiful pieces that they can even, you know, you can pair it up with almost anything and you're still gonna look great. So, what do you guys think? I'm ready for the Renaissance Fair, okay? So, let's move on to the next, outfit. And for that one, let me just take this all off. because for this one, I'm gonna be showing you some strategies to add a little bit more volume to your to your outfit, and I think you guys are gonna love it. You probably already know how to do it if you are the kind of person that is always into these Renaissance fairs and all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and change into these beauties, and I'm just gonna let you keep looking at the other stuff before I just move stuff around. So let me just put this on, and then we'll talk, and I'll show you all of the other stuff. So like I said, just give me 1 second while I just remove everything. Although yeah, most of it is removed, by the way. So I'm just gonna keep my little butterfly for the moment because I love it, and that way it keeps my hair off of my face while I talk to you. So how's it going where you are, guys? How is the weather? I am always paying attention at the weather because I like this hot weather. So I am originally from Puerto Rico, and I love this weather. I love the hot weather, because mainly because I just get cold so easily. So I'd rather be hot, for sure. Okay, so I'm onto the top right now, and I'm almost done, you guys. Sorry about the time it takes me, but I'm trying to keep everything organized also right here in the backstage. All right, maybe not such a good idea to keep my butterfly on. All right, so I'm gonna get all this stuff with me before going there. Okay, and here we have it. Look at all this stuff that we're gonna play with. Okay, so this one I'm gonna show you these two beautiful, oh my goodness, I did something wrong here. Oh my goodness. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, how about we keep this over here? Yes. All right. So let's do this. This one, I just feel that it's so elegant. That's one of the things that I love about this one. Let me show you. I'm gonna start with the top because it's just something that I have to take out of me. So look at this top. One of the most important things is just look at these decorations right here. It is just so detailed. I hope you can see it well. I thought it was too close. Look at how detailed that is. All right, it is just so old-timey, right? And I love this little detail, the little see-through detail over here, the hold out. It is just so brilliant, brilliantly put in there. I love, that more like a lantern style sleeve. And if you are on the plus size side like me, and you're a little worried about your arms, being a little bit too tight, look at this room. I'm just gonna pinch right there. All of this, you have all of this room available right there. Look at this detail also coming up in here. So it is basically the same detail that you have in here. Okay, that lace, beautiful detail. But the difference is that here is hollowed out, as you can see, but here it has that little liner on the back. So either way, it looks just beautiful. I love this smoked area that covers it completely, so you can definitely wear it, tucked in, or just keep it like this because excuse me. You can wear it like this because it's gonna stay in place, and it's also helping you cinching your torso, cinching that waist. So I really like that. And it has this cute little ruffle on the hemline, which is also right here on the cuffs, and it has that smoked area right here that is in here also on the cuffs. So I mean, isn't that adorable? It is just so adorable. I love it. And let me show you how it looks in the back. So I love, if you've been seeing me for a while, I love when things just have a little bit of extra fabric right here on the top. I just think that looks so relaxed. I just think it looks so chic. That's one of my favorite parts with the clothing, and this one really, really delivers. Look at that. I just love that part. And look at the neckline in the back. Do you notice that it's the same? It's the same beautiful decoration. So this is the perfect top to wear with all of your hair up and out of the way, so that it can take, you know, the first, the main seat right there. It is just so beautiful. And all of these clothes, the material, it is just so comfy and it is super breathable. So that is something very important also. So now that I've shown you this top, look at that. Plenty of room. Like I said, you can just wear it like this. Let me show you how it looks tucked in, maybe, so you can have an idea. Hello, hello everybody. Hello to the people that are coming in. I appreciate your visit. Thank you for being here. You can get into that chat box, say hey, tell me where I know you from. And if I don't know you from anywhere, I just met you, so that's great. All right, so check it out. Tucked in, very pretty, and you know, I'm wearing it with this super wide skirt, but this is definitely gonna look good. I have styled with jeans, and I have styled with a shorter skirt, and I think I also styled with shorts. So this top is really versatile. You can really style it in many different ways. So yes, all right, so let's keep going. That's for the top, and I am also gonna show you the skirt that I'm wearing right now. So this one, it is super boho, all right, and I love that it does have pockets. Okay, so this is great, but one of the things that I like the most is that it is prepared and ready, okay, for, you know, your layers for your cosplay or your Renaissance inspired attire. You're gonna see, I'm gonna show you in a few moments. And also I have styled these, I have worn these out in the real life, okay. And I love that when I walk, you know, these little pieces, they just go with the wind, and that's just so me, okay. So but I do want to show you another aspect of it, okay. So it has a drawstring right here, and yes, it definitely can help you to adjust the fit. But I also want to show you that it is an elastic waistband. It is pretty wide, but in no way digs into your skin, which is a big yes, okay? And look at the little ruffle right here on the edge. So pretty. And I love also to wear this one very high-waisted. That's one of my favorite things to do. And you can definitely wear the same belts that I have shown you already, but it is just so, I will have to show you so many things, right? This is gonna be like an eternal live stream. So just know that all of the pieces that I'm showing you, all of the accessories, you can definitely wear with all of the pieces, most of the pieces, but I would say all of them. All you need is a good combination of colors, and that's it. You got it. All right, so yeah, let me show you how it looks from the back. And of course, that elastic waistband goes all the way to the back too. Okay, and look at the length. Perfect. Okay, and as you can see, it's kind of uneven, you know, because of all those extra patches of fabric that have been added to it. So beautiful, right? So beautiful. Okay, so now that I've shown you both pieces, let me go ahead and let's go have some fun, okay? So I'm gonna start, I mean, I can just leave it out, or I can just keep it in. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. What do you guys think? In, out, tuck it in, leave it out? What do you guys think? I'm not sure. Let's see. yeah, out. There you go. Okay. To make it more, I don't know. To make it more, I don't know. Let's just leave it out. You will see it if you go to my storefront. You will see it in other you know, tucked in and in other aspects or in other ways. All right, so let's start by just getting all of these little extra pieces of fabric. Let's just start by getting those in. Okay, let me show you. So what I do is I grab my first extra layer of fabric, and I'm just gonna put it over right here on my waist, right there. That's the first one, and I am gonna go to the next layer of fabric right here, and I am going to just place it a little bit over here to create a little bit of extra extra volume. Okay, and then so I'm gonna be taking this one in, the one from the front. Also, I'm gonna just be elevating it here, and I'm also gonna be tucking it in. I'm just tucking it into my skirt. Okay, creating some extra volume, and then I'm gonna go in the back right here. Hello. And I'm also gonna have this one come over this way. We are having fun. All right, this is what it is to be a girl. we just decorate. Okay, now these I usually do in front of a mirror. I'm doing it in front of the camera, so I'm not sure if I'm putting them in the exact place that I should be putting it, but you know, you get the idea. Okay, I'm just adding a little bit of layers. Okay, a little bit of volume. So I want to show you, sorry about that, I want to show you this beautiful belt. It is from Scarlet Darkness. Right here is a Renaissance belt, of course. This is what they use with those with the in the Renaissance fairs, but it is something so beautiful that you can wear every day. I'm gonna show you, depending on how you know, depending on how wide you are, this is gonna have a different look. Okay, because I am on the wider side, of course, so I'm not gonna have a lot of hanging strings, but you know, if you are not as wide as me, then you're definitely gonna have a lot more a lot more string to do the you know. So, oh, I'm sorry. What I did was I just, hold on. I know, what am I doing? I'm talking to you guys. Let's see. So you're just gonna let it hanging like this on both sides, and you see these little horns right here. You're gonna keep them down like this, and you're gonna place it excuse me, you're gonna place it wherever you want to decorate, and then you're gonna go all the way to the back, and then you're going to switch like this. Just make sure that you keep it in place. Okay, make sure that you keep pulling, and you're gonna go over. Very difficult to do it in the camera, but you're gonna go over and get it through the little hook right there, over and through the little hook. So that's that. We got it. And notice that it is very short. The strings that I have left are very short, but you can definitely, you know, you can definitely, if you are a little bit on the smaller side, if you go and click right now in that product, you're gonna see that that girl has, you know, the strings are super long. So it's gonna be depending on, you know, your waist. Okay, so now that I show you that, let me just show you. I'm just gonna do this because I like, you know, the style of a little bit more. Like I told you, I just want this top to be the main character, so that's what I'm gonna do. And this little thing is just so easy to use. And you just place it over the hair. I just put one in there. I didn't find it with the little, you know, green area. This is more just white one. But with this one, I do want to get rid of all my hair. Okay. Oh, that sounded terrible. I do want to put all my hair away. All right. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to place it over my hair, completely cover it. And that's it. And I do want to add a little bit of extra. So I have these, pendant from Gothic, okay, that has these beautiful flowers inside, you know, kind of like real flowers. So I think it goes great with the, you know, being in contact with nature and being in tune with nature. I love it. And also Scarlet Darkness provided with such a nice top to be adding. Hold on. This is the fun part, okay? So I just have to. Okay, I got it. There you go. It just fits perfectly in that space. And I also want to add these beautiful earrings, also from Gothic. I'm just going to put them right here so that you guys can see that it has also more flowers inside. So it has all to do with, you know, that, you know, cottagecore, the whole vibe. All right, there you go. So what do you guys think of this one? So, you know, like I said, you can just leave them completely down like this. Let me show you how it looks from the back. Just adding a little bit of you know, adding a little bit of volume to the dress, volume to the outfit. And of course, you know, as you can see, my little decoration on the hair. We stick into the flowers, and the skirt also has the flowered details on it. So I think it all goes really, really great. Flowers here on my earrings, flowers on my little necklace, on my pendant, and I just love it. So what do you guys think of this one? And again, like I said, it's just so easy. All you have to do, you know, nothing out of the ordinary, right? All you have to do is layer it up. All you have to do is use your accessories that you have, or, you know, you can go to Scarlet Darkness Amazon store, and you have plenty of belts and plenty of decorations that I think is gonna be great for you to have a very successful outfit, Renaissance fair, or, you know, even Halloween, because we can be planning all of that from now, or just simply a great outfit to go out. All right, so are we ready for the next one? Let's go. So the next one, no, I don't want to show you yet, because yeah, because then it just gets so confusing. All right, so I'm just gonna take everything off. Yeah, so you guys make sure that you hit that button that says claim deals. It is important if you do want to get those discounts, okay? You know, I love this one. This is really cute. And it is so easy to put on, and it just stays in place. It just stays in place, and I don't have to buckle anything. I think it's just great. So yeah, and you know, it comes in different colors too. I don't know if you check it out, but this one is green, because I was, you know, on that the topic of everything being flowery, and you know, everything that had to do with the, you know, with fairies and gardens and all of that, and nature. So let me just take this out of here. Okay, as you can see, very easy, nothing out of the ordinary. And now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put this on. This is our last outfit. I've been having so much fun, but let me just put this on, and then I'll come back and we'll have fun together, okay? All right, So this one is also gonna be with a super, super long skirt, all right? And the top, it is so, how to say that? You know, it is, I don't want to say that it's simple, but it is just so, it is just so, I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to say it. It is just cute, and it is not a complicated top. You know, it doesn't require much to be paired up with. So you can have it paired with jeans, or you can pair it with just some shorts. I have it on my Amazon storefront. I have it paired up with shorts, with brown shorts, and it just looks lovely. That's the good thing about all of these clothes. It's not something that you're only gonna use when you you know, when you dress up as Halloween, or during Halloween or anything like that. It is something definitely that you can use during the rest of the year. That's what I like it. So I would say, if I'm gonna spend my money on a costume, I will definitely want to spend it on something that is of great quality and something that I can wear more than once. So I think this is just a great opportunity. So before I do that, let me just highlight them here. Okay, here's the top. I'm just gonna start with the top, okay? So this top, notice that it has some great coverage. So if you are looking for something that has some great coverage, and I know, you know, we saw today a lot of tops that were a little bit cropped, but this one is definitely something that offers coverage both in the front and in the back, okay? And the fabric is just so soft, you know, very boho, and very, very comfy to wear now that it is so hot, because it doesn't stick to your skin. It is that kind of fabric that is just very airish, and on top of that, you can wear it just, you know, like this. Or you can definitely just wear it off shoulder, which is my favorite way of wearing it, especially during this type of weather. And it has this little bow tie here, but it really doesn't, it is not functional. It's just purely ornamental, just to give a little bit of a feminine detail right there. It adds to the boho, of course, and it has a hollowed out design with a little bit of a pointy part right here, kind of like, you know, still reminiscence of the corsets and all of those lines. So I think that's really beautiful. These very balloon like sleeves with the elastic that it stays in place, but it is by no means digging into my skin, all right? And I love this little ruffle area that matches the top too. I think it's just very, very pretty. Let me show you the material, because I think you're gonna be able to see, okay? You can see that material is super soft, all right? So what I'm gonna do, okay, let me show you how it looks from the back too, because like I always tell you, I love the extra fabric right here on the back. I like the little roomy back. Okay, I think it looks just so pretty. Okay, and I'm just gonna tuck it in, because I wanna show you a few things, okay? All right, how is everybody doing? Is everybody doing okay? Oh my goodness, I don't have any hellos in my chat. I don't have any hellos in my chat. Here, I'll put the first one. Hello. Uh-huh. Let's see. I think I've never written this through the computer. I don't know how it's gonna look. Yes. I think it's the first time I've done it there. So yeah. So I started the conversation, so I need some people here to say hi back. All right, so as you can see, I just tucked it in, and I like the little bit of extra fabric right here, okay? So that is really, really cute. So now I am gonna tell you about this skirt, okay? So this skirt is really wonderful. If you can see, it has an uneven hemline, okay? But it does have a little bit of extra decoration that I am not sure if it's noticeable from where you are, okay? And I'm gonna bring it to you. I'm gonna bring it to your attention. Look at that. Okay, so it is that kind of stitching that kind of curves, all right? Look at that. It's like a curl, right? It's very curly and I really, really like it. Look at that. Very feminine and very cute. I really, really like it, and it makes you feel like you're, you know, like it is also so relaxed, okay? And notice that it is longer on the sides. I think you can see it. It is longer on the sides, so a little bit shorter in the front and longer on the sides. You see that? The material makes it super flowy. Look at the fall that that skirt has. And you know, this will be great for a photo shoot. It's just, it goes wherever you want it to go. Even, you know, for a person that likes dancing like me. So it's perfect. It is lined, okay? So what I like about the lining is that it doesn't, you know, you have plenty of room to move around with the liner. And that is great. That is great. It makes you feel super comfy. Look at that. It's beautiful. I know. It's just a beautiful skirt. So, yes. So with this one, it is, when you look at it, it has that, how to say, like, wrinkly look, which is great, okay, because you don't have to make sure that it's like ironed every time, but it is just so easy to take care of. I love that. I love clothes that are very easy to take care of, because that's my thing, okay? I like to look good. I like to be elegant. I like to be, you know, wherever I go, I like to look my best, but it has to be in the least amount of time possible, because I am super busy. I have like 3 jobs, and you know, I know that you guys are there with me, so I know how it is, and that's what I want. I want to find things for you and for me that are easy to style, that are gonna make you look your best with the least effort, and that's what I've been showing you guys here today, okay? So let me show you. Elastic band. Yes, please, okay? Elastic waistband, same thing. It is pretty wide, so it has a good hold, but notice that it has plenty of room right here, okay? This is where I end. This is where the skirt still has some room to go. It is a double extra large, and it is super comfy, and it does not dig into my skin. Thank you very much, Scarlet Darkness. All right, so, and it also has some pockets. If you're interested, remember that we have going on a discount while this live stream is on, all the way to a 30% off. So make sure that you check the button that says get deals before you put it in your Amazon cart, okay? That way you can get that discount. And make sure that you do it while you're here with me. I'll just keep talking while you make sure that you get it, okay? I'll give you some extra time. All right, so yeah. So now that I have shown you this, and let me tell you the sizes, because I'm not sure if I did tell you the sizes. I didn't. Okay, but it does come in different colors, okay? So it also comes in black, so if you're interested in something like that, like a black skirt, this is the one that you have to get. And it also comes in blue, which is a very beautiful blue too, and the one that I'm wearing, which is the olive green, and it also comes in white. The smallest size is small, and the biggest size is gonna be double extra large, which is the one that I'm wearing, but you have plenty of room. I have 55 inches of hips, so you will have some room over there to work with, okay? And even the liner is really not being tight on me right now. You know that sometimes the liner tends to be a little bit tighter. Yeah, so this one is not. It's the same size as the skirt, okay? That has been a problem before, but not with Scarlet Darkness, okay? So yeah, so let's have some fun, okay? Let's have some fun. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is what I did with the other one, I'm gonna add a little bit of extra volume, okay? And this is something that you tend to see in this, in these movies with the Renaissance and all that. So what I do is I'm gonna get the longest part of my skirt, okay? And I am just gonna tuck it in right here onto the side of my waistband. Look at that. Because I have a little bit of a liner underneath, I don't have to worry too much about what's gonna happen with that, okay? I'm gonna do the same on the other side. I'm gonna look for the longest part, and I'm just gonna make sure that it's nicely put right here on the side of my waistband, right there, okay? And right there, I'm immediately adding some volume to my skirt, okay? Just let me make sure that it's placed in the right place. That is placed in the right place. Because remember, I cannot really see very well on the camera, but I did in the mirror. Okay, so the next thing, let me just get rid of this so that I can move around. All right, so the next thing that I want to do is I definitely want this to be off shoulder style. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna keep it that way. And I am gonna add with this, I didn't, like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, so I got a little bit of a package, and I'm just gonna highlight it right there so you guys can see. A little bit of a package that includes this little bag hanging from the belt. Hold on one second. Yes, I got it right here. Okay, so it includes the belt that has the little pouch over here, okay? And it also comes with these two braces for the hands, for the arms. And it comes with the belt too. So this is really, really convenient. And you're gonna see how it looks, the kind of look that it gives. So this one, what I like about this one is that it's super, super long, okay? It is for both women and men, I think. So maybe that's why it has kind of like the extra room for it. So, and I think this one I'm gonna have to kind of look over here. Right there, okay. Yeah, I need to look at myself in the mirror because I'm not gonna be able to do this. All right, so, yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I need to do this on the mirror. I feel like I'm having like, okay, there you go. So it is done right there, and you can just leave it up there like, to the front, or you can put it to the side, and then you can put your little pouch right here to the side too, which is also a very nice look, or kind of like towards the front. You play with it however you feel that it has to look, or maybe something like this. It is up to you. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it like this so that it's noticeable in both sides. And I decided that I wanted to put a little bit of an extra detail, and for that I thought that a little chain will add a little bit of shiny to this outfit, because it's more like a peasant kind of kind of style, but I wanted a little bit more some metal going on somewhere, okay? So what I decided was I was gonna get this belt, this old belt that I have, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm wearing it just for the chain. But I did find a nice little chain, and I'm putting it there. Of course, I love the Scarlet Darkness chain belts also, so those could be something that you can wear, okay? But I just wanted to show you something that was more similar to and simple than what I have here, because the ones from Scarlet Darkness are just so beautiful. Okay, so what I did was that I am gonna show it off, okay? But I am in the back, hold on, in the back where the lighter leather like is, I'm just gonna tuck it into the other leather, because this is the leather that I want to show off. Okay, there you go, it's gone. And now I'm just gonna put the little the little chain over it, okay, like right there. All right. And now, of course, I'm gonna use my little decorations right here. It has these little pointy things, and I just want to make sure that I'm putting the pointy thing to the way it should be. I guess it wouldn't matter, right, if I put it up or down, but okay. So there you go. I think I was using it down, I'm not sure. Well, no, because it's tighter on the bottom. Okay, so check it out. And of course, I need some earrings too. All right, and for those, I decided to go for some bohemian earrings right here, as you can see. Okay, kind of like wooden like. There you go. What do you guys think? Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. All right, so let's get a view of the whole style. So what do you guys think? I love the little belt, the buckles right there, and on the other side, the tie up detail. I think it's just so pretty, right? And again, this is very medieval. Maybe not, my glasses are not medieval, but the look is so medieval, like with the peasant top, and the fabric also. I love the extra layers and volume on the skirt. So all of these things just add to your style, and I am so happy that you guys were able to be here with me today. Make sure that you hit that follow button here on Amazon so that you don't miss every time I go live. And please make sure that you also visit my my Amazon storefront so that you can see these and many other outfits and ideas that I love to present to you. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you, Scarlet Darkness. This has been beautiful. I love every single one of these outfits. So thank you so much, and I see you guys next time. Okay, Lisbel here. Bye.